These Republicans are fundraising with Dade Phelan on September 16th, 2024, and these are your headlines. With 5 Republican colleagues thus far announcing their intention to challenge Speaker Dade Phelan for the top position in the House, a small group of members are still fundraising with him. An invitation shows that Phelan will be holding a fundraiser in Dallas on October 11th. Joining him at that Dallas fundraiser are the following 9 lawmakers: Keith Bell, Angie Chen Button, Brooks Landgraf, Jeff Leach, John Lujan, Will Metcalf, Morgan Meyer, Matt Shaheen, and Gary Van Dever. Meanwhile, opposition to Phelan continues to grow. Republican State Representatives Tom Oliverson, Shelby Slauson, David Cook, James Frank, and John Smithy, who announced on Friday, have filed to run against Phelan. All of them have promised to end the practice of placing Democrats as chairs of committees. That's a practice that Phelan has repeatedly defended. A majority of Republican members, meanwhile, have pledged to only support a speaker who does not put Democrats in leadership positions. In addition to the field of Republican candidates, you also had the announcement that Democrat State Rep Ana Maria Ramos has also filed for the position. The official vote for Speaker will take place on the first day of the legislative session, January 14th. Incoming Republican members will select a candidate for Speaker in caucus in December. It's expected in the coming weeks that members will begin to rally behind a single opponent to Phelan ahead of that caucus vote. A Sheldon Independent School District teacher is one of 20 individuals arrested by authorities for alleged involvement in a gang-facilitated firearm and narcotics operation. Federal law enforcement said they caught the teacher on a court-authorized wiretap dealing drugs while in class. ABC 13 later identified the teacher as Jessica Ferguson, who instructs 3rd grade students at Garrett Elementary School in Harris County. The teacher is an alleged associate of the Rich Kings gang, which is affiliated with other criminal networks in the Houston area and has cartel connections. It was the target of an FBI sting operation. Overall, authorities have arrested 19 other alleged members and associates of the Rich Kings gang in their recent crackdown. That's according to a press release from their office. Among them is an individual federal law enforcement theorizes to be the gang's leader, 35-year-old Alfred Jacoby Green. The charges range from conspiracy to distribute controlled substances, possession with intent to distribute a controlled substance, illegal possession of a firearm, and criminal possession of a machine gun.
Hey folks, Chris Salcedo here. I've got something special for you, the Salcedo Storm podcast. As your friendly, liberty-loving Latino, I bring you a mix of engaging discussions to help us fight for our state and our conservative values. It's the perfect way to stay informed and engaged in what's happening around you. So, what are you waiting for? Don't miss out on the storm of information and entertainment coming your way. The Salcedo Storm podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Attorney General Ken Paxton is advising local governments against sending or hiring third-party entities to send unsolicited voter registration applications before the November election. A press release from his office said that the advisory is in response to the mass mailouts of unsolicited voter registration forms, including partially pre-filled ones, that benefit partisan organizations, all at taxpayers' expense. The release explains that local governments entering into contracts with third-party vendors to mail unsolicited voter registration forms exceeds their authority. Late last Monday, Paxton threatened Bexar and Harris counties with a lawsuit if they funded a mass mail unsolicited voter registration program. Harris County tabled its plans the following day, but Bexar County, well, they approved funding for a third-party entity that was hiding its Democrat Party ties. Paxton sued Bexar County the next day and then sued Travis County on Friday for the same program. Meanwhile, Powered by People, a Democrat political action committee, found a loophole in the Secretary of State's website allowing it to send unlimited unsolicited voter registration forms to targeted voters, all funded by Texas taxpayers. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.